Entertainment to me means fun and knowledge. Being a singer, when you sing a song or a theater art or a visual art, you are actually telling a story. You can do a drama that inspired people and tell them a story and give them some kind of inspiration and knowledge. Yeah, to me, basically, entertainment means fun and knowledge.
I'm Miriam Lunge. I'm a passionate environment advocate and a published author.
I am the founder of Celebration, a businesswoman, and a fashion icon.
I am a wealth coach and a real estate developer.
I am Amako Arakwe. I'm a corporate commercial lawyer and an entrepreneur.
Barkamu da warhaka. I am Ramatu Shehu Oyibo, an entrepreneur and a business coach.
I am the voice of an average Muslim woman, an hijabite, and a lawyer.
I am a polymath and a serial entrepreneur.
I am Murayo Afolabi Brand, Managing Director, TVC Entertainment. I'm a media consultant, producer, and broadcaster.
The ladies of Your View are made of women from different professions, tribes, cultures, and religion. Join us every Monday to Friday as we share our views on topical and social issues.
Good morning, beautiful, beautiful people. Rise and shine, Nigeria. Welcome to Wake Up Nigeria on this wonderful Wednesday, where we here to inject some midweek magic into your morning routine. Welcome, everybody, to Wake Up Nigeria.
Yes, guys, can you feel the pulse of excitement and energy and enthusiasm? Because, Edgar has definitely got it covered,
yes.
Right? And I hope you can feed into that excitement because it's palpable and we're ready to go. I would like you to get on this ride with us, guys, because we can't do this without you.
Yes, we cannot do this without you guys, and I'm super excited because take a look at MM. MM is looking beautiful.
Ooh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Wow, Wednesdays are like a breath of fresh air. A chance to pause, to just reflect, and to just recharge before diving into the other part of the week. And we are here to make sure that you have a great time and that you're enjoying the show all through the way.
Right. It's funny because Wednesday is actually my favorite day of the week. For some funny reason, I don't know, maybe it's because the middle of the week. But it's also an opportunity to find beauty in the ordinary, to discover joy in the everyday moments, and to savor the journey as we move closer to our goals. I hope you're ready. What are your goals for this week? What were your goals for the week? Are you achieving them so far?
Yeah, my goal for the week is to make sure that your goal happens. That's my goal for the week. My goal for the week is to make sure your goal happens. That's all.
How do you ensure that my goal is happening?
By asking you what your goal for the week was, and then making sure that you're doing your goal. That's my goal. If you go, I go, just like that. If you go, I go, just like that.
You know what I wanted to say to you, Edgar? So, anyways, guys, let's get right into today's show. But hey, remember to use the hashtag Wake Up Nigeria on TVC while sending in your comments. My name is Emil Koche.
And my name is Edgar Ariaka. Now, please do not forget to use the hashtag like she mentioned, and you can also watch us live from anywhere in the world. Just head on to tvcentertainment.tv and you see our beautiful faces.
Right. Before you do that, you need to download the app. We're available on the Google or iOS store. We're also live on GOTV channel 27 and UHF band 49.
Yeah, we are also on X, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. We're everywhere at tvc.entertainment. I know you guys noticed that it has changed. It's now tvc.entertainment.
Entertainment,
Now
right.
make
It
sure
used to be TVC
Entertainment
underscore, right.
But you know, we had some issues with the accounts. We're trying to get that back. But in the meantime, you can follow tvc.entertainment.
Yeah.
And make sure you're following us, guys. Please make sure you're following us and drop a comment from time to time, all right? We would love that.
Okay, would like you to join us on today's adventure. Share your wisdom. Wednesday wisdom wins, and well, I wouldn't say failures, but I'll just say wins.
Yeah.
Just use the hashtag Wake Up Nigeria across all social media platforms. We'll dive into what we have on the show today. First off, we have our chef who's going to be giving us an amazing culinary experience today. Chef Reggie is in the kitchen for today.
Wow.
And today she has a flavorful dish of soft boiled yam sprinkled with mackerel fish sauce. You know, yam is one of my favorite meals.
For real?
Whoa, I love yam.
Do you know my
Pounded
favorite
yam, boiled yam, fried yam, any kind of yam.
Yeah,
give it to me and I'll eat it.
Oh, that's lovely. That's
What's
lovely.
yours?
It's yam as well.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I love yam a lot. As a matter of fact, all meals are my favorite. I love everything. The fact is edible, I'll take it.
Edgar, bye.
All right, we're kicking off the musical performance of the day with Samuel Gift Austin, popularly known as Boy Judah. Now, this guy is a talented musician with a diverse and versatile music style. Now, I can't wait for this guy to come here and give us some amazing tunes and take us all the way.
Glory to God, for the pains and the struggles. I'm saying I'm grateful, Lord, for providing my daily cares. Glory to God, many things I can afford. Some people daily.
And on entertainment news today, Zainab will be giving us the lowdown on the hottest celebrity gist and pop culture highlights.
All right, now on the sweet dose of birthday cheers, we'll be giving a big shout out to all the fabulous celebrants in this blossoming month of April. I cannot wait to sing for you guys and wish everyone a happy, happy birthday. Ooh.
Wish you very well. This year you will have all that you prayed for. This year you will have all that you wish for. This year you go get everything and more. Hey, everything and more.
Guess what, guys? Today on DIY, I'm going to be giving you some lowdown on kitchen hacks, right? Well, with a bit of recycling, but more of kitchen hacks.
Wow.
Yes, and of course, we also have wellness, and of course we have Bukola Essien who will be joining us for that one later on.
I can't wait for that. I mean, it's a super packed show.
Yes, it is.
If I can call it super packed, yes.
Yes, it is.
Super packed.
It rained last night.
Yes.
And yes.
Yes.
I love when it rains because then the weather is cool. But then I really hope that it's going to rain today. But hey, if it doesn't, let's check out the weather.
I guys see what you did there.
Yeah.
Nice. Let's check out the weather.
Yeah.
Why do you have to read? You have this. Let's check out
the weather. It's the 9th day in the month of April 2025, and you're watching Wake Up Nigeria. We're about to give you some news updates. My name is Imeokwache. We are staying with developments in Borno State, where Governor Babagana Zulum has expressed concern over escalating attacks by Boko Haram and ISWAP terrorists across the country. He wants the federal government and security agents to take decisive action before the situation gets out of control. Senior reporter Jesse Tafida has more details.
Over the past months, communities in Borno have recorded several attacks by insurgents. Some villages and military outposts have been dislodged in Sabongari, Wajiroko and Wulgo. Today, Governor Babagana Zulum holds an urgent security meeting to address the issue. Members of the Security Council, traditional leaders and heads of security agencies are present. Governor Babagana Zulum says the federal government should focus more on the northeast, especially Borno State, which borders 3 nations, in its effort to combat terrorism in Nigeria.
We want to appeal to the federal government also to ensure that the northeastern part of Nigeria receives the desired attention. A lot of foreign insurgents are coming into Nigeria. So if nothing is being done, the state will be in turmoil again. I believe the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria will not accept this one, and the Nigerian armed forces will not accept this one.
Governor Zulum wants all hands on deck to ensure that the state continues to enjoy its relative peace. He called on security operatives to increase their efforts in fighting insurgency by taking the fight to the insurgents.
While we appreciate the tremendous support of the federal government of Nigeria, the tremendous support of the Nigerian military, as well as paramilitary, the police, the DSS, civil defense, and others, in maintaining law and order in the state, we also have to say the truth. Otherwise, all the gains that we have made so far will be a mirage.
The governor reaffirmed his commitment in supporting the military and other security agencies operating in Borno State to meet their goals of combating the state insurgency. Jesse Tafida, TVC News, Maiduguri.
Now to the foreign scene. Indonesia has announced a spate of concessions for U.S. imports, including reducing taxes on electronic goods and steel ahead of trade negotiations with Washington. The Southeast Asia's biggest economy will send a high-level delegation to the United States next week, seeking a deal to ease the impact of 32% tariff due to take effect. The country's chief economic minister, Airlangga Hartarto, who will lead Indonesia's delegation to the U.S., said Indonesia plans to buy liquefied petroleum gas, liquefied natural gas, and soybeans from the United States as part of the negotiation efforts. Indonesia's main exports to the U.S. include electronics, clothing, and footwear. And that's all we can take on the news for now. Wake Up Nigeria continues. Stay with us.
Nigerian place to work.
Do you think you can outplay me in this game of wits and knowledge? Can you go 7 rounds without flinching? I meant answering 7 questions correctly. How well can you hold your liquor? If you're curious, then join us for the most exciting conversation and games with your favorite celebrities on 7 of 7.
Welcome to Pure Entertainment. What would you like to order from our menu today? We have the regular.
So let me go and look for my jam results.
My 280 was 320. I suppose don't be one
At this point, I contest my jam results.
I want to close the show.
I can go. I can.
Okay, that's all we can take. Ejeki, close the show. Ladies and gentlemen, number 1, Unavailable by Davido featuring Musa Keys.
We also have today's chef special.
Yo, shine, 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 shiny, yeah. Say recap done, and it's time for number 1 on the countdown. One of Nigeria's hottest artists right now.
And we're back. Thanks for staying with us. Welcome to the kitchen. Today with us is Chef Reggie.
Hi,
morning. How you doing?
I'm fine.
So it turns out that you're making one of my favorite dishes.
Oh, wow, that's nice.
Boiled yam and mackerel fish sauce.
Yes.
Mackerel fish can also be Titus fish.
Yes,
it depends on how.
Titus fish.
Great. So let's talk about the ingredients.
Okay. I might just run you through the
ingredients.
Okay, so we are going to be making use of pepper mix. This consists of habanero and tatashe shombo, and then we have onion here. Okay. We have a seasoning cube. We have ginger and garlic powder. We have our masala here, and also our fish spice, very important for the fish. Okay. And also we have our tomato paste. We have our groundnut oil, salt, the yam itself, and the mackerel or Titus fish itself. And I'm going to be adding a little bit of, twist to it. Okay. So I'm going to be making use of this curry leaf. Okay. Just to add to the spice and everything.
Just add to the taste.
Yes.
Because there's a certain taste that curry leaf actually gives, or flavor, to your sauces. Okay, absolutely love it. I feel like you could also substitute with scent leaf.
Yes, you can.
Or
yes, you can.
Scent leaf. Right.
Scent leaf works better.
Yeah, scent leaf works really nice. There's a certain, and that's because I made fish stew over the weekend, right? And then I was like, I need to add something more vegetable,
something green.
Yeah, something green. And then I was like, ooh. Scent leaf. I also wanted something, that was going to add just that stint of flavor
to
not
it.
Too much,
not so
but
much.
just just a stint of it.
Yes.
And it worked. It worked. And
curry leaf also does that.
And let's not also forget that these vegetables are high in antioxidants, and they have a lot of nutritional benefits that you shouldn't sleep on. Right. So let's get cooking. Is there any special process to your own cooking of yam?
There's really no special process. Aside putting the yam in the pot, adding my salt, a little bit of onion, then some water, and just cover to cook, like steam it. Yes, so, and leave it for about 20-30 minutes, and we are done with that. That's just for the yam. And for the fish, I'm going to pan fry it a bit. Okay. Yeah, just to get that smoky flavor. Then I'll further cook it. Then after cooking it, I'll flake it. debone it.
Okay.
Then I'll fry my sauce and season and everything. Then I'll add the mackerel fish the last, and then I'll sprinkle my curry leaf.
Curry leaf.
Yes, and that's it.
Fantastic.
Yes.
It seems like a very easy recipe.
Very easy.
But well, it's easy in a kind of way. It is easy actually, because I think the bulk of the work basically is in the prepping.
Yeah, the prepping basically.
Especially when you're working with tomatoes and pepper, the blending.
Yeah, that's it.
Yes.
And then the yam, peeling of the yam also. It's kind of
peel of the yam can be work. Yeah, but the minute you put it on
everything,
the heat and you just get cooking.
Yes.
Now, I'm also worried what the condiment that consists of masala.
Okay, so masala is just...
Because I don't know how to use it and when to use it and where to use it.
Okay, so I'm going to break it down.
Right.
Masala consists of curry powder, thyme, rosemary, and oregano.
So oregano, thyme, curry powder,
and rosemary.
And thyme.
Yes, and thyme also. So if you were to use masala, a little bit of masala, you've literally added a little bit of all those spices. It's like combined. Yeah, so you don't need to, if you're using masala, you don't need to use curry again, thyme again, rosemary again. So just use masala a little bit, and then you're going to get all the flavors.
Because I have like 2 jars of masala, and I keep staring at them like, so that it's not an overkill, right?
Yes.
I'm not exactly know how to. I don't know how to use it
in the right proportion.
Where to use it.
Yes.
And even when to use it, because I'm like.
So you can use it for your sauces, your jollof rice, your fried rice, your stews. Yes, it comes out really nice. Yes.
And your fried rice, I would imagine that it would give it that flavor that it needs.
And the color also.
And the color.
Yes.
And also gives it that oregano flavor as well.
Yes, it would.
I love oregano. Maybe because of the way it's pronounced. Oregano. All right, so let's get cooking. What do you need help with? Well, I don't need to
the ignition. I don't know if there's anything special about the ignition.
I'm just going to help you put this on. Right? Oh, wow. Now that's on. And I'm just going to use... Okay, now that's on. So you decide on, which of the
faces.
Yes, you want to use, and then you could just control it right here.
Okay.
If you're just joining us, guys, with me is Chef Reggie, right? And this morning, she's going to be making boiled yam with mackerel fish sauce. The kids are on holiday right now. I think they're absolutely going to love this. For breakfast, it took a really long time for me to incorporate yam into my kids' dish. It took a really, really long time. But eventually I said, guys, you're going to eat yam. You're going to eat it. And they ate it. So now, we try to make it very fun for them so that they can enjoy it. I guess because it's hard.
It's hard. And kids can be very picky when it comes to food.
Yes,
especially when it's not flavored. When you're giving them plain yam,
they're like, right. So funny enough, I actually do not even serve it as plain. I always make it into a porridge or, try to make it into yamarita.
Nice.
Just something fun, make it more fun and exciting.
Next time
for
you can
them
try
so that
cutting the yam with shapes.
Yeah, so that's what we also do. We cut them into shapes so that, they could also,
have fun with it. Yes.
Okay, fantastic. And then, if you don't have yam, you could also do potatoes. Are yams, are they cheap now?
Not really, but then it's still affordable.
Yeah,
it's still affordable.
Because
like
we are okay, it's not New Yam Festival season yet. It's still far away. Yes, so I think you can still find at an affordable rate. But then again, I feel if you don't have or can't afford yam, you can also use sweet potatoes.
Yes, that works.
Sweet potatoes are very affordable right now. And it's the rainy season, so one would expect that, most of our crops that are sold will be, sold at a, at a very cheaper price. But then again, we're going to get cooking in a bit. We're just waiting for to come up, and we're gonna put the yam on in a pot and then get cooking. No special process. Our mackerel fish sauce, we're going to, when we come back, guys, we're going to take you through the process on that. But hey, while we are prepping things right here in the kitchen, we have our performer, Boy Judah, with Edgar.
I can see what you did there, Boy Judah with Edgar. Nice. Now, Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for some great music. What is Wake Up Nigeria without great music, right? Now, this young guy, Boy Judah, will be showcasing his unique blend of Afrofusion, hip-hop, R&B, and he's also an amazing gospel singer as well. Now, he has an EP titled God in Dreams, and you guys should check that out. Now, we have the amazing Boy Judah with us in the studio. How you doing?
Thank you so much. I'm good.
I just like your style. You're just dripping anointing oil, and then, you're dropping some Holy Ghost right there,
It's all swag for Jesus. It's all swag for
Swag for Jesus.
Yes,
awesome.
yes,
That's beautiful. I like that swag. You should name one of your tracks Swag for Jesus.
Yes, I will. I'm working on a new project, so maybe I'll just add that to
Maybe you add it, right? That's beautiful.
Yes,
now tell us, because with people you're like yourself with the title Boy Judah, I can tell that the name is from Judah from the Bible, and boy because you're young. But what happens when you get old? Are you going to change it to Man Judah or Uncle Judah? Or?
No, so we still remain Judah, so we might just remove the boy at the time, just like
God Whiskey and all the rest have been doing big wheeze. I see
so
what
we
you
just keep the Judah. So the Judah is the main thing.
Yeah, the boy is just the swag that comes with it.
Yes, and one of the reasons why we have the boy in it right now is because when we do search, and the love Judah in it.
Okay.
So just to add that.
Just to bring you out, just to make you different as well.
By the time we get to the spotlight, the top, you already know the brand.
Yeah, Boy Judah. I like that. I like that as well. Sir. Oh, finally, your EP is out. I'm just wondering the inspiration there. Did you call God or did God call you? What's going on? Tell us.
So the EP is a beautiful something. I was just talking. The concept behind it is me talking to God about my dreams and ambition, and also relating to people around the world that whatever your dreams and ambition is going to be in life, pursue it, but do not forget God. So this is God and dreams together. I'm chasing God and I'm chasing my dreams.
Okay, would you like to share with Wake Up Nigeria one of your biggest dreams? The biggest dream you have. Just tell us your biggest dream. Let's know. This is a secret here, just between two of us. No one is listening. They're not listening at the back. You guys are not listening, right?
No.
Cool. Just tell me.
All right, so one of my biggest dreams is to become like the biggest, entertainer in the world, but yet for Christ.
Oh, wow. You know what I'm going to do at this point? I think I'll probably just leave you, and then you can just blow us away and give us some amazing tunes right now.
Yes, sir.
It's your turn. Let's go.
No. Yeah. It's your boy Judah. Glory to God, for the pains and the struggles. I'm saying I'm grateful, Lord, for providing my daily cares. Glory to God, many things I can afford. Some people they live in war, some get food and no future. Thank you, Lord, for this life. Thank you, Lord, for this life. Me, I must testify. Thank you, Lord, for this life. Thank you, Lord, for this life. Me, I must testify. I can't deny this pressure is making me losing my night. I'm walking the thinking I'm losing my mind. Don't call me if you know that you gon' waste my time. I'm fasting, I'm praying, Lord, when is my time? I'm still here believing the best is got time. You jumping, I'm praising, I'm next on the line. The wait now is over, it's my time to shine. Yeah, they can relate, Lord. Only you knows how it feels, Lord. You praying, you take all my pains, Lord. Cause on your foot on my faith, Lord. I'm getting older. With so many things on my shoulder. This music I pray make it blow now. Cause I got nothing, I'm taking home now. Glory to God, for the pains and the struggles. I'm saying I'm grateful, Lord, for providing my daily cares. Glory to God, many things I can afford. Some people they live in war, some get food and no future. Thank you, Lord, for this life. Thank you, Lord, for this life. Me, I must testify. Thank you, Lord, for this life. Thank you, Lord, for this life. Me, I must testify. They got the eyes on me, but I got my eyes on you. They got the hopes on me, but I got my hopes on you. They all rely on me, and then I rely on you. They all depend on me, and then I depend on you.
place to work.
Do you think you can outplay me in this game of wits and knowledge? Can you go 7 rounds without flinching? I meant answering 7 questions correctly. How well can you hold your liquor? If you're curious, then join us for the most exciting conversation and games with your favorite celebrities on 7 of 7.
Welcome to Pure Entertainment. What would you like to order from our menu today? We have the regulars.
So let me go and look for my jam.
My 280 was 320. I suppose don't be one medical.
At this point, I contest my jam.
I want to close the show. I can go. I can. That's all we can take. I choose to close the show. Ladies and gentlemen, number 1 unavailable by Davido featuring Musiki.
We also have today's chef special.
Yo, shine, 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 shiny, yeah. Say recap done, and it's time for number 1 on the countdown. One of Nigeria's hottest artists right now, his name is Rema, and this one is called Charm. Kick it.
Another.
For dessert and a bit of nightcap, we have the nighttime and online specials.
I want to start the gym, yeah? But do you know one thing that's actually keeping me back? You should start the gym, though. You're getting fat.
Cricket.
She says she does pole dancing to empower women.
What's the difference? There's a difference.
That's what I'm saying. So pole dancer,
you're already almost naked. You're already almost naked.
No, it's the empowerment for me.
Sex can make your relationship better.
No.
Sex can never be overrated.
It is needed.
Especially when it's good sex too. Almost every guy has been with somebody's girl.
And we're back.
Yes.
Coffee Gist. My favorite segment on the show, your favorite segment on the show. It has to be your favorite segment on the show because I know people like to gossip.
Yes, they like
gist.
they like stories.
Like stories. All right. We also have Chef Reggie will be joining us as well in today's conversation. And that's because she looks like she likes gossip.
All right,
so yes, on the streets of X last night while I was perusing through.
Okay.
I came across this interesting gist. So a particular lady is calling out another particular lady who rented an Airbnb apartment. So according to her, she's trying to find the girl because the girl rented this particular Airbnb apartment in Lekki. So while she was there, she called the management to tell them that there's a fault with the AC, that it's not cooling properly, right?
Okay, all right.
So the electrician gets there, he checks, and then he says to her that, oh, there's absolutely nothing wrong with the AC. That, you know how sometimes the weather is so hot and it affects the cooling units of the AC and it doesn't, cool properly. So that was what the problem is. So now they offered to... okay, since you're having issues with that, can we put you in a different apartment. And then she insisted that she doesn't want a different apartment, that she wants them to work on the AC. Anyways, apparently she was having a shoot in the apartment and it was important for her. Maybe she loved the aesthetics, you know, in the apartment, and that's why she insisted that she didn't want to change the apartment. And because she was also doing a shoot, you know, because, I mean, she just didn't walk into the apartment and, you know, saw the aesthetics and loved it for the shoot. She already, you know how they process it before you get
some clips of her entering the room. Probably like
no. She must have, you know when you're about to rent a shortlet or an Airbnb, you've seen the apartment exactly. So in her mind, since she was using it for a shoot, she was prepared to use that apartment for the shoot. Anyway, in a nutshell, since they couldn't move her into another apartment because she didn't want another apartment, there was a back and forth, and eventually she left the apartment. She damaged a few properties in the apartment before she left the apartment. And so they're calling her out now and saying, hey, babe, we are going to find you because you need to pay for these damages. And, you know, it just caused quite a conversation on social media because people were talking and calling her out, some people called out the Airbnb management, some people called the lady out, and so I'd like to know what Reggie's thoughts are, because I mean she gets to work with a lot of people.
Well, to be very honest, those people that rent out Airbnb, they can be very annoying. I, for one, have been in a situation where we were in a rented Airbnb and there was no light all through the night, and we were meant to celebrate a birthday party. There was no light, and then the gen couldn't come on. It was during the fuel scarcity. They didn't provide fuel, and it was a lot of mess. Wow. We were upset, but as Christians,
that's not Airbnb. No, that was just B&B. That's just B&B, no air.
Yeah, so I think we should even sort of establish what Airbnbs are. Okay. Because Airbnb is a registered company. And then there are also shortlet apartments now that have become quite popular. And then they just call them this part, and they call them Airbnbs. Well. So they are not really Airbnbs. They don't. All shortlets in Lagos do not work or are not under the Airbnb. Airbnb isn't. So, but anyway, that's another conversation. That's not where.
I mean, your experience is actually like terrible, and it's bad. Actually. Coming back to the story, yes, I think what really got me upset is when you're frustrated about something and you're trying to take out your anger. I understand how you can feel, especially when you have the plan of saying, oh, I want to use a space, I want to do this and that. But the question is, what do you really do? Because what this lady decided to do is, I don't know if it was her lipstick or she got marker, and then she went to write "do better" on the couch, sofa. On the sofa, and then she also wrote XO,
and then she damaged
Maybe you're playing X and O, that that tic-tac-toe game. She just put XO everywhere, and I'm like, what is really going on?
She ripped some of the wall paintings and the wallpapers.
Why? Yes, you're frustrated. You don't like the service, but why do that? Guess what? There are laws in this country that would actually get you in trouble for doing something like that. When you damage someone's property, you have to pay for it.
It's a criminal offense.
It is a criminal offense. So for her to now go into the apartment and then she's doing all that. Come on. Yes, you are angry, you're frustrated. The AC didn't work. They even try to. Although I don't like to always talk about stories that I don't hear from the two sides. All right, but even if the AC did not work, yes, you're upset. You're sweating. It's not the excitement that you wanted. Why go that far to destroy the property of the space? It's not nice now. The worst part about this story are the beautiful pictures of the young lady. Now, if you look at this, I wish we had the pictures. If you look at this lady, you will not in any way or form imagine her do something like this. She doesn't have that face. She's so calm. She's so brilliant. She's so beautiful.
She's so brilliant. Have you heard her speak?
Don't you know how brilliant people look?
I don't know how the brilliant people look.
The same way you look. That's how they look. Brilliant people look like you. But my point is, I did not expect that she would do something. Now let me say why. Let me tell you why I'm saying this. There are certain people.
I'll just quickly check what the criminal offense is.
All right, because now I'm saying that there are certain people,
judicially,
based on how they are dressed, based on how they look, you expect some certain reactions from them. If someone comes in and then from time to time the person wants to take you get an Airbnb space, and the person is already always checking their nose or twitching, you can tell that, okay, this person might just misbehave in there. But if someone comes in properly, and the person is telling you that, oh, this is the situation I'm having in my room, the AC isn't working, and now you're trying to solve the problem for the person now leaves the Airbnb, although there should be some caution fees to these things.
So, yeah, there is caution. So there are caution fees. But then again, if you look at what because those caution fees are actually, you know, refundable. Right.
Yes. So when they check the space,
they check this. But then again, if you look at the damage, is it surmountable or commensurate to the?
She destroyed the caution fee. she tore the caution fee.
So wait, let me establish here what, you know, the law states about. Says about, you know, damaging of private property. So as outlined in section 451 of the Criminal Code Act, it's a misdemeanor punishable by imprisonment for up to 2 years. Unless otherwise specified. So here's a more detailed breakdown. Any person who willfully and unlawfully destroys or damages any property is guilty of an offense, which is a misdemeanor. The penalty for this is imprisonment for a term not exceeding 2 years. If the property in question is public property owned or occupied by the government, a department or statutory corporation, the penalties are even more severe, potentially including imprisonment for up to 14 to 21 years, depending on the nature of the property and the damage.
You should also add a bag of rice. There's always, I don't know if you've noticed that most of the laws always have, the fine is also a bag of rice. And I'm not even kidding. Most of these laws always have like a bag of rice attached to them as well.
Well, so if the company actually decides to sue her, she's liable.
Yeah, but I think the most important thing right now is to find her first. Let's find
but
her
then
first.
I feel that it can also be settled amicably.
Of course,
I mean, if she can pay for those damages, then she shouldn't do that. But then again, this is also I mean, it's also a warning, or it's so at least now that you know, it's you know, see, you hear this here, wake up now, it's a criminal offense.
Told you guys.
There's a penalty to it, so don't go damaging people's property. If they sue you, you are going to prison for 2 years. But anyways, but don't go damaging people's properties, please. I feel that if you are not comfortable with a service that is being rendered, I feel like there are, you know, better ways to settle this and, you know, make your complaints known. You don't have to, you know, go damaging people's things or seizing their properties. So people do that as well. Anyways, that's it on our coffee juice. Thank you so much, Chef Reggie, for joining us.
Yes.
Thanks for having me.
No, I will not seize your yam or, you know, destroy your food. I will swallow it. I'll swallow it. I'll take it in.
We'll go on a quick break, people. The show continues. Stay with us.
Great Nigerian place to work.
you think you can outplay me in this game of wits and knowledge? Can you go 7 rounds without flinching? I meant answering 7 questions correctly. How well can you hold your liquor? If you're curious, then join us for the most exciting conversation and games with your favorite celebrities on 7 of 7.
Welcome to Pure Entertainment. What would you like to order from our menu today? We have the regular.
So let me go and look for my jammies. So
My 280 was 320. I suppose don't be one medical.
At this point, I contest my jammies.
I want to close the show. I can go. I can. That's all we can take. I choose to close the show. Ladies and gentlemen, number 1 unavailable by Davido featuring Musa Keys.
We also have today's chef special.
Yo, shine, 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 shiny, yeah. Say recap done, and it's time for number...
It is time for entertainment news. And guess what? I am not doing this alone. I'm doing it with one person that has been away for so long. He is the self-proclaimed Duke of Liverpool.
Sorry, love. Thank you, love. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Nikki. How are you, Edgar?
Oh, I am doing all right. I am super, super good. It feels super amazing to be doing the entertainment bits.
Yeah.
And, talking about entertainment news again. I'm back.
We missed you, actually, and it's good to have you back.
I've missed you too.
Oh, nice.
I've missed you too.
You got some pound sterling for me there, Edgar?
It's all right.
You can hear me?
Of course. That sorry is not, I think I cannot hear you. It's just the way you do it over there.
All right, let's just get into it. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, now let's start with chess champion Tunde Onakoya shares progress made by 2 brothers he adopted after their mother died. Now, Tunde Onakoya shared the inspiring story of how he met Jamiu and Ayomide in 2018 when their mother was gravely ill. After introducing them to chess, Onakoya quickly grew fond of the talented brothers. Their mother, who had lost her leg in a tragic accident, asked Onakoya to care for her boys if anything happened to her. He made a promise which he kept after passing just weeks later in 2019. Onakoya took the brothers in, becoming a father figure and helping them return to school. Jamiu flourished as a chess champion and Ayomide excelled in track and field. Over the years, Onakoya watched them grow and thrive. Proud of their achievement, in April 2025, Onakoya proudly announced that Jamiu had won the ICN Chess Championship in New York, beating over 200 USCF-rated players and earning a $500 scholarship. This victory was a significant moment in the boys' journey, and Onakoya was filled with joy and pride. He also expressed his deep love, commitment, reminding Jamiu and Ayomide that their mother is watching over them with pride. He reassured them, and I quote, "Mama Jamiu, your boys are doing well. I kept my promise. I always will." I mean, this is someone that he also came from nothing. Tunde Onakoya was once reportedly, he said it himself, that he struggled to pay his fees when he was in secondary school. He came from the slum in Ikorodu, and look at him today. He's a Guinness World Record holder. What do you have to say about this, Edgar?
There is, this is really emotional for me because there is no other definition of love than what he has done.
Yes.
It is difficult to raise children and take care of them and help them to accomplish their dreams. But when you pick 2 different brothers from the slum and then you begin to nurture them as your own children and then they become great people in the society, it is big. It is huge, and I'm super proud of Tunde and every single thing that he stands to represent. He is a superhero that we should actually represent. He is a superhero,
and I tell you, because he knows what it means to be profoundly hungry, and this is a great cause. And just like my mother liked to say, like you can take just, even if it's just one person, you can take from the slum. Please do. If you know you can actually afford to do, why not? And I'm really proud of him. Kudos to him. Kudos to him. I was about to say one thing before, you should know that joke, but I quickly held myself. I'll just do like this. For people who understand. All right, let's go to this next one. Elga, I know you are very excited about this one because we have some bars to drop.
Yes, I'm excited
about
this. Please tell them.
All right, now let's do this. So Billboard names Nicki Minaj the greatest female rapper of all time. Yay! Now Billboard has released a list of the 25 greatest female rappers of all time, featuring legendary MCs spanning 4 decades of hip-hop. Among the top names are rising stars like Lato, Doja Cat,
Glorilla, and Megan Thee Stallion, who have also shaped the last decade of rap. Now, Cardi B, while almost cracking the top 10, secured the 11th spot with her album Invasion of Privacy, considered one of the most iconic rap albums ever. Now, the list also highlights acclaimed lyricists like Missy Elliott and Lauryn Hill, ranked 3rd and 2nd respectively. Now, Hill's debut album, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, won the 1999 Grammy for Album of the Year, sparking some fan debate about her placement. However, Nicki Minaj claims the top spot as the most iconic female rapper of all time. Nicki Minaj, known for her versatility and boundary-pushing persona, has had an immense impact on hip-hop, becoming the first female rapper to surpass 100 Billboard Hot 100 hits. With nearly 2 decades of success, Minaj has redefined the role of women in rap, known for her ever-evolving style, hit singles, unforgettable guest verses, and show-stopping performances. Now, Billboard emphasizes Minaj's achievements, naming her the most commercially successful female rapper of all time, and credits her with reshaping female rap through her unique approach and enduring cultural influence. Go, Onika! What do you think about this, Edgar?
I am super excited about Nicki for so many reasons, and you cannot overemphasize her influence in the rap industry and also her influence to our women, especially in this country. Do you know that because of Nicki Minaj, different ladies started putting on fringe, started changing their hairstyle?
No, that year, I think this was around 2010.
Yes.
She totally changed that fringe. Everybody. In fact, in my area, we used to call fringe Nicki Minaj.
You see now.
I swear to God, I promise you that I didn't know that hair was called fringe for the longest time. The only thing we used to say that, Mofelo Nicki Minaj.
Let me tell you something, yes. Do you know that Nicki Minaj, she is the originator of anything baddie?
Anything what?
Just say baddie. It is Nicki Minaj that started baddie. As a matter of fact, all this BBL that you are seeing people do today, it is all Nicki Minaj.
Oh,
Nicki
wow.
Minaj has
guys, that's supposed to be a shade.
No, now she's the one, like, everybody wants to look like Nicki.
Everybody wants to look like Nicki. Yeah, the Barbie look,
drop bars like Nicki.
Yes. And one thing you can see is she's been consistent for over 10 years now. You have to give it to her, from a girl who just joined the record label at the time to achieving a lot of feats. You have to give it to her. She is good. She is actually good. And she can switch flows. That's one thing I really love about her. Nicki Minaj is the kind of person that she will rap right now and she's giving you a badass chorus. You can give it to her. She is absolutely amazing. So, are you ready for our bar? Should we drop it?
Let's drop some bars.
Let's drop some bars. For them to name her as the greatest rapper of all time, we have to drop bars now.
Yes.
Should I start? Abi, you will start.
No, you start. I'll follow you.
Okay, all right, let's do this. So this is a verse from Moments for Life featuring Drake. No, I'm not lucky, I'm blessed. Yes. Clap for the everyweight champ. Me. But I couldn't do it all alone. We. Young money raised me. Grew up out of Blazely. Southside Jamaica. Queensland is crazy. Because I still heard that the word couldn't change me. No, we cannot go on the gate because there are things there. But Edgar, you don't know.
No,
you were supposed to flow with me now. What happened to you?
I want to sing the
chorus. Did they off your mic?
I want to sing the chorus.
Oh, yeah, sing the chorus.
And if I could have this moment for life.
Hey.
For life. For life. And I can have this moment for life. I can have this moment.
For life.
I can have this moment.
For life.
I can have this moment.
For life. It's okay.
Nicki is good. She is. Another reason why I like Nicki,
yes,
is she is great.
Yes, she is.
And she is solid.
She is solid.
Do you understand what I'm saying? She is great and she is solid.
She is.
Very solid.
And I like the fact that she's unapologetic, and if she's going for somebody, do you know how many years she's been fighting with Nicki? Do you know how many years she fought with Lil Kim? Mama will tell you that this is me, I'm here. No. So you have to understand that I'm here to stay. And she said it. The crown is permanent. She's not going nowhere.
Yes.
I mean, that lady is over 40 years, and guess what? She is not stopping anytime soon.
Absolutely.
So, I was about to say something again, so let me just do like this.
No, please.
All right, now let's move to the next story. Now, we have Bill Murray breaks silence on sexual misconduct investigation over unwanted case after a $100,000 settlement. Now, actor Bill Murray recently opened up about his sexual misconduct allegations that led to the shutdown of the film being mortal. In 2022, the actor was accused by a female staff member of inappropriate behavior on set, which ultimately resulted in the film being shelved by Searchlight Pictures. Murray reflected on the incident in a New York Times interview, admitting that he still thinks about it regularly. Murray explained that the accusation stemmed from an incident where he kissed the woman while both were wearing face masks due to COVID-19 protocols. He acknowledged knowing the woman and described the moment as something he thought was light-hearted and funny, a gesture he had previously done with others. However, the situation quickly escalated, leading to a $100,000 settlement in 2022, though the woman's identity has never been revealed. The actor expressed great regret over the incident, stating that the situation was mishandled and that the film's halt was an overreaction. He criticized the arbitration process, calling it unfair and claiming it lacked meaningful resolution. He also reflected on how his behavior, which he once thought was harmless, ended up causing significant consequences. Murray described the experience as, quote, great disappointment, end of quote, and admitted that he misjudged the situation. Despite the fallout, he still views the kiss as, quote, stupid, and maintains that it was meant to be a harmless act and humor, though he now recognizes its impact. Edgar.
Yes.
I don't even know what to say to this, because no matter how familiar you think you are with a co-star, you need to remember that this is Hollywood and don't go and lose guard. What is this man's problem? I don't understand.
So this is what I think here. First of all, I'll always advise that when you're in your workplace, you understand you're there to work. You do not try certain jokes. That's why even when you see in our country today, a guy tells a lady, your back is moving, or your back is moving.
Today she would not like that thing that you said.
These things are not right, even if they are acceptable sometimes. They are always not right. But the issue I actually have with the story, though, is because you see all these Oyinbo people, they have problem.
They do.
Now, he was wearing a face mask. She was wearing a face mask as well.
Yes.
They now kissed, which means that there was no, what's the word now? Nothing entered, though.
Nothing enter.
See, let me tell you, let me not lie to you. If they find me $100,000 for kissing someone with a face mask who's also wearing a face mask, best believe I'm taking her tongue with me. She will give me her tongue. Because why am I paying $100,000 for someone I did not really kiss?
So you rather just do that and
when did they kiss? They didn't really kiss now. It was just face mask on face mask.
But don't just get too familiar with your co-host. The fact that she's okay with you doing something with her today, she might wake up tomorrow and weather will change and she'll tell you that she should not do that too. In Hollywood,
why is the story saying that she is unknown so far? She was wearing face mask. They don't even know who she is.
No, wala now. All the best to him. But this is somebody that we've seen in numerous movies like Grand Budapest Hotel, Charlie's Angels, Ghostbusters. So I'm like, this has really greatly affected him. You can tell, and that's why he's coming out to say it. At some point, he even used the term barbecued. But it's okay. It's all good. Thank you so much for doing this with me, Edgar.
Thank you, Jerry. This young man. Look at the young man now.
Now give your Duke wave.
It's all right.
All right.
Have a great day. Do you want a cup of coffee?
All right. All right. Thank you so much. All right. That's the end of entertainment news for now. For now. Take care. Bye.
To work.
Welcome back. We can't emphasize that enough, and that's because we are happy to receive you And I hope you are also happy to receive us. Welcome, guys.
That's a very wicked laugh. When you do, it's wicked. You know, you have to smile like. It's more chill. Go ahead.
Welcome, guys, to the second half of the Wednesday edition of your favorite breakfast show, Wake Up Nigeria. We are revved up and ready to keep the momentum going as we delve deeper into the heart of the week and the show.
That's true and that's right. Now, the first hour was just the beginning. Now, we're about to elevate and just, the excitement. We're about to give you guys something more. We're about to give you guys more. Make this an unforgettable experience for everyone who is watching at home. And I'm sure you guys will enjoy it.
Of course, Wednesdays are all about finding that sweet spot between reflection and action, between looking back and looking ahead. So let's strike that perfect balance together, shall we? Are you ready?
Ready!
Let's go.
Why you sound like that? Are you ready? Let's go. It's are you ready? You have to take it off. Ready. Ready. It's like you're not ready.
Boy, gotta sit down. My name is Emil Koche.
And my name is Edgar Eric. And now we are like, don't take us too seriously, guys.
Right.
Please do not take us too seriously.
Right. We like to have too much fun right here on the show.
Yes, we always have fun on the show.
Just as Edgar's going to take me out for lunch later on today.
Yeah.
So that fine dining experience.
Sure. That's fine. Spend a few pounds on you, about 100 or 450 pounds.
That's small money. But anyways, guys, you can join us live from absolutely anywhere across the globe. Head on.
So, did you just say 150 pounds for lunch on you is small?
Yeah, that's small.
Okay, now spend it on me now. Spend it on me.
I can spend it on you, and I'll spend more than that.
So she's going to take me out for lunch later today.
That's small thing. We're also live on GOTV channel 27 and UHF band 49.
Yeah, we're on X, we're on Facebook, we're on TikTok, Instagram. We have a new handle. It is now at tvc.entertainment. Yes, we know you guys have always been following tvcentertainment_, but now it has changed. It is now tvc.entertainment.
Remember to use the hashtag people wake up Nigeria on TVC across all our social media platforms. We're on X, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. We're there.
We're everywhere.
Yes, we're everywhere.
Yeah.
We're like sand. Let's dive right into what we have in the second half, people. So yes, we still have Chef Reggie right here in the kitchen with us, making boiled yam and her mackerel fish sauce, which I can't wait to have because yam is my favorite meal.
Oh, that's lovely. I also love yam as well. Now, in the spirit of birthday celebrations, we'll be giving a big shout out to all the fabulous celebrants in this blossoming month of April. So if this is your month, we're gonna tell you some happy birthday songs and wish you well.
All that you wish for this year, you go get everything and more. Hey, everything and more.
And on DIY today, guys, we are going to be delving into some kitchen hacks. Yes, I've got some kitchen hacks for you. How to preserve your vegetables. Ooh. I know, right? And a little bit of recycling here and there, just a stint of it. But most importantly, how to preserve your vegetables.
That's interesting.
Right.
Yes. I think I still have maybe some vegetables at home that are getting bad, and I think I'll probably need that one. I need this one.
And for wellness today, we have Essien Oluwabukola. She's a highly innovative event professional with over 13 years of experience in the event space. And today, we are delving into another interesting wellness conversation.
And to wrap the show, we have another beautiful performer. This guy started the show and then he just gave us some great tunes. He's coming again. We have Boy Judah, and he's going to be giving us some amazing tunes at the end of the show. Talented young guy. I cannot wait to have another song from this guy again.
You know, it reminds me of...
Glory to God, for the pains and the struggles. I'm saying I'm grateful, Lord, for providing my daily cares.
So you see, he reminds you.
Judah reminds me of the Lion of the Tribe of Judah.
Yes, so we had the interview together, and I think that's where he actually got the name Judah from.
Lion of the
Tribe of Judah.
I think that's my favorite name in which I revere God.
Lion of the Tribe of Judah.
Lion of the Tribe of Judah.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes when I say it, it makes his head swell. Like the Lion of the Tribe of Judah.
Nice, nice. I like that one. Nice.
All right, people. The show is still here. We're not going anywhere. We just need you to stick around. We'll be back shortly. Stay with us.
All right, we'll be right back. Lion of the Tribe of Judah.
Hi, welcome. You know, there's only one or two things that can get me this excited. One of which is food. Yes, I love food, especially when you're making one of my favorite meals. And today we are having boiled yams and macrofish sauce. Yes, so excited. Haha. Okay, Chef Reggie is here, and she's the one preparing the breakfast, just so you know. So you don't think that, okay. But so please go ahead. Let's talk about the ingredients and then tell us how far we've come.
Okay, yeah, we have already deboned mackerel fish. It's been cooked, so it's been deboned right now. And here I have the sauce boiling. I'm going to bring to a boil to like dry up the water a bit.
Okay, so tell us what we have in there.
Okay, in here we have some groundnut oil, tomato paste, onion, and the pepper mix, and a little bit of seasoning. Yes, so I'm just bringing that to a boil just to make it dry up a bit.
Okay.
And here we have our yam. It's been boiled already.
That yam looks good. What did you add in it?
I just added some onion and salt. That's everything.
When did you put in the yam? Sorry, the onions.
Okay, I like from the beginning. I added the yam, the onion, then salt, then water.
No. Say that again.
I added the yam, then a little bit of chopped onions and some salt, and that was it.
And then in the water?
No. I added the water afterwards.
Okay, wait. So you already have the sliced yam in the pot.
Yes.
Then you added a bit of salt.
Yes.
Then added the blended onions.
Yes, I did.
And then you added the water.
Yes.
And then you cooked everything together.
Yes, that was what I did.
And then everything. Ooh.
So I drained the water after cooking, though.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah,
and you know why? Because I can feel the flavor. I can smell the flavor.
Yes, that's the onion.
Yeah, that's onions for you. And I know that we are going to have DIY later on, but let me quickly drop one kitchen hack for you. And that's because we are making sauce right here. So to get the best of your sauce, use a lot of onions.
Very important.
Don't even play on those onions. I know that there are times that onions can be like gold.
Expensive.
You have to dig and dig and dig. You find it. But I mean, if you really want to get the best flavor from your stew, people, use your onions. Be generous with that onions. I tried it for the first time over the weekend because I was making fish stew. I told you. Oh my gosh.
Was so nice.
I didn't only blend it with the atarudo and the tatashi and the bawa. I also chopped a lot of it
onions,
as well. The white onions especially.
Yes, very good.
My gosh. It's going to take you on a journey. Right, I know. Yeah. Right. Yes. So and it smells good.
Yes,
so
it does.
what pepper mix do we have here?
Okay, we have should I speak Yoruba or English?
Speak Yoruba.
Okay, we have rodo, we have shombo and tatashe, and a little bit of tomato, not too much.
So in terms of proportion, I think that's also one of the challenge that I have when it comes to having my pepper mix, right? In terms of proportion, I always do not know which should be more. Should it be the pepper? Should it be the shombo? Should it be, which one is bawa? Which one is shombo?
Okay, rodo is habanero, shombo is scotch bonnet, and then the shombo is scotch bonnet, the tiny one, the tiny long one.
The long chili pepper.
Yes, yes, the tiny long one.
Yeah, that's the chili pepper. I thought that was bawa.
Bawa. Yes, it's also called bawa.
Okay,
yes,
just wanted to be sure.
Yes, yes.
Right.
And then the big red bell peppers. So
that's
I deseeded everything because blending together with the seed will give it this sour taste, like bitter taste.
So you have to remove the seed.
Yes, you have to deseed
now
it.
That's another kitchen hack for you guys.
Yes, you have to deseed the pepper. Yes, and I also added a little bit of tomato. That's why I use tomato paste, because tomato tends to bring out water. That's why I'm cooking it, so it can dry up the water a bit
before we add in all the other ingredients.
Yes.
Right. So we want to ensure that the water dries off. So once the water dries off, what's next?
I'm going to be adding the fish.
Okay.
The already deboned fish. I added a little bit of stock water already.
Okay.
Yes. So I'm going to be adding this. I've seasoned. I've salted it, so I don't really need to do much anymore.
And then our masala has gone in as well.
Yes. Also, yes, that's gone in. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I always thought that to properly preserve the flavor from your ingredients, from your spices rather, you wait for the water to drain off and then you add your spices so that it still preserves all that flavor.
For me, what I do, the first thing I added into the pot was the groundnut oil, then the onion, then I added my spices. That's the masala. So frying the spices also enhances the flavor. Yes, so it's going to stay there. It's not going anywhere. It's going to stay.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Well, guys, if you're not in the studio or anywhere around here, well, we cannot blame you, but because the flavor coming out of these pots right now, it smells really good, guys, and I know it's just going to taste even amazing as well. Well done. Thank you. Breakfast is almost served and ready. If this is something you're going to be making for breakfast this morning, whether for yourself or for the kids or any family member or friend or loved one, use the hashtag Wake Up Nigeria on TVC to share your pictures and videos with us across all our social media platforms. We want to be sure that we're not doing this without you. We'll be right back. The show continues shortly.
Hey, happy birthday. Hey, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Hey, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Hey, happy birthday. Oh, Urubu. Hey, my people. That is how you sing the happy birthday song with the Urubu accent, It is time for birthday shout-outs, and I am super excited to wish people here happy birthday. First of all, Abdul Latif Olasukomi, 13th of April is your birthday, and this one is coming from your lovely, beautiful mother.
Oh, mommy, help.
All that you prayed for this year, you will have. All that you wish for this year, you go get everything and more.
All right, Adepoju, Ademide, 1st of April is your birthday. This one is coming from your mother too. Oh, mommy, oh, look at the boy. The boy's head is shining. Lovely.
I wish you long life and prosperity.
All right, the next one is for Adepoju, Temiololuwa. Adebusola. Now, 9th of April is your birthday, and this one is coming from your chairman husband. Your husband is telling you a happy birthday. Look at the beautiful young lady. Oh my God.
You will have all that you wish for this year. You go get everything and more.
Now, this is for comfort, and I'm wishing you a very comfortable birthday celebration. Now, 4th of April is your birthday, and this one is coming from Samuel Sunday. Happy birthday to you. Comfort. All right, now Ebololuwa Ige. 8th of April is your birthday, and this is coming from Raymond and Ari Yike. Oh, happy. Oh, just take a look at this beautiful young lady. Your glow is too much. Your glow is too much.
This year you will have all that you prayed for. This year you will have all that you wish for.
Now, this one is for Mr. Banji Bayo Ogunrinde. 8th of April is your birthday, and this one is coming from your amazing wife and your beautiful children. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Mommy, Esther Ekwe, the 3rd of April is your birthday, and this one is coming from Emmanuel, Samuel, and the children. Mommy.
It's your day, and I wish you very well. This year you will have all that you prayed for. This year you will have all that you wish for.
And now this is for Mustaquim Arowodeju. The 6th of April is your birthday, and this one is coming from Amira. Amira is wishing you happy birthday. Happy. Oh, look at this cute. Oh, God. Why? God, when? All right, Nathaniel Akam, 6th of April is your birthday, and this is coming from your mom and your dad. Look at Superman. That is Superman. Wow. I believe I can fly. All right. Oladaja Duja Barakat Moturayo. 3rd of April is your birthday, and you're wishing yourself. Yes, if they don't wish you, you wish yourself. Happy birthday to you, and we love you. All right, Olalekan Oshulale. 11th of April is your birthday, and this one is coming from TVC Communications. The family, he's the family. Pop, something.
This day is your day. I wish you all the best. This day is your day, and I wish you very well.
All right, Oluwaseun Alabi Adewole. Now, the 7th of April is your birthday, and this one is coming from Adenike, Adeola, and Adewole. Happy birthday. Look at the style, look at the pose, look at the finesse, look at the aesthetics, look at the bright lights. Why are you so fine? Take it easy on us, I beg.
It's your day. I wish you all the best. This day is your day.
Now we have Orekoya Adedapo. 7th of April is your birthday, and this is coming from the ASAC Righteousness family. Happy birthday to you.
You go get everything and more. Hey, everything and more.
Wow, take a look at the amazing hair. Wow. Now, this is for Precious Ogurinde. 13th of April is your birthday, and this is coming from your parents and your siblings. They all love you. We all love you. Happy birthday to you. Stay fabulous.
This year you will have all that you wish for.
All right, now Tolulokpe, 8th of April is your birthday, and it's also coming from Miles. Miles is wishing you a happy birthday. Stay ahead. Stay miles ahead. You see what I did there? Miles is wishing you happy birthday. I said stay miles. Oh, God. Wow. All right. I'm sure the viewers wondering how can we actually get you guys to wish us a happy birthday. Please, all you have to do is use the hashtag #WakeUpNigeria, and we'll have something for you. You get a new version of the song, happy birthday song, and we'll also pray and wish you well. All right? Do not go anywhere. The show continues. It's still Wake Up Nigeria. Do not go anywhere. Hey, happy birthday.
This guy's a mess.
Edgar. Oh yeah.
Don't finish it.
I won't.
Don't finish it.
I won't, because if I do, MBC will come for
MBC will come for you, actually. Let's off the mic.
Oh, yes. Welcome, guys. It's always a pleasure having Edgar right here. But hey, yes, it's time for our DIY. And this morning, joining me is Zainab Osoni. Yeah, we're going to be doing this together this morning. And you know, when I came in this morning and I came in with, I said, oh my God, I hope I'm not going to be doing this with Edgar because he wouldn't understand.
He will never understand.
Yeah, you know, and today we are delving into kitchen hacks. So today I said, let's do something a bit different from the regular. So I think 2 weeks ago or so, I was, you know how you buy vegetables and then before you know it, they've either wilted, especially with carrots. Right, before you know it, it's you know.
And it's no longer crunchy.
It's not crunchy anymore, and then it looks very rubbery, like, you know, it's so. I was like, okay, how do we, you know, preserve our vegetables to last us for longer days? And I sort of, you know, did research on them, and then I was like, oh, okay, you know what? I think we should, you know, talk about this on the show today. So I said, okay, you know what? We're doing this. So we're gonna be, you know, delving into how to preserve your vegetables. So on my plate right here, I have scent leaf. Yes, I have scent leaf. Scent leaf is always looking very dry.
No way is that scent leaf. I just remember scent toby.
So scent leaf is always looking very dry. So no matter the kidney you buy, it's always looking very dry anyways. But wow. So I have my scent leaf here. I have spring onions. I have onions, right, and then I have my green pepper here, I have garlic, I have carrots. But first off, I'm just going to go right into our scent leaves. So of course, you know that I won't be able to do, I can't do this without, you know, a few recyclable bottles or bottles that we can recycle.
I think you've done something like this on the show before.
Yes, I have. But now what we can do to, you know, preserve our vegetables is, you know, just have our bottles, like our plastic water bottles. So what I did was just take off the upper parts of the bottle, and then you have an opening right here. So what you can also do is, you know, just to ensure that, you know, you close up the sharp edge, what you can also do is use a sellotape to sort of, you know, tape it round, you know, to keep it, you know, from, you know,
harming whoever,
harming or cutting you, right? But I'm just going to save that for now. I have water in here, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put in my scent leaf
and pour the water.
Yes, and just pour the water in. So you want to do that? All right. Fantastic.
So let me know when it's enough.
Okay.
Is that enough?
No, keep pouring.
Okay.
Keep pouring. Keep pouring. Keep pouring. Okay, that's enough.
Okay, that's enough.
Right.
Okay.
So just ensure that, you have enough water in the bottle to at least, touch, at least let it get to a point where, it touches the stalk of the vegetable.
Okay.
And then you can just keep it by your windowsill.
Okay, you don't necessarily have to refrigerate it.
No, you don't have to refrigerate it.
Okay.
You can put it in the fridge if you like, but then you can also, keep, especially now that electricity is, here and there, you could just, put it by your windowsill. So that way you have air, also, touch on keeping it fresh, and then you also have the water keeping it, fresh and preserving, its shelf life. You could also do this with spring onions. These spring onions, the minute you put inside the fridge, it's gone. Yeah, it's gone. So you could also do the same thing, with, your spring onions, any vegetable at all. Not the sliced one, no. I did not say sliced one, no. The whole one.
The whole thing. Guys, why you just buy from the market?
MM said that we should put inside. You now put water in it.
You now come on this thing. Hello, Mrs. MM, it did not work, oh.
No, I'm talking about, fresh vegetables, the ones that have not been cut or sliced. Yeah, right there. So the same way you preserve your scent leaf is the way you preserve all your vegetables, especially your spring onions. And then even with the spring onions, before you know it, you'd see that new ones will keep sprouting out because, the water is keeping it fresh, and then it's also helping with its reproduction as well. So that's it for our veggies. Now for our carrots. So this is going to take a little bit of work, but I'll try to be as fast as possible. So we have our carrots now. So what I'm going to do is, so after scraping, right? You want to get another
yes,
knife?
Let me just get another knife quickly so
to make it quick. Right. So once you're done scraping, the carrots, those we say we are scraping off the dirt, right, from our carrots. Then what we're going to do is,
I think this can work.
Cut off. Yeah. Oh yes, that can work as well. Yeah. So what we're going to do is also cut off both ends of the carrots.
Okay.
So once you've done that, as I've done here, I'm just going to scrape some more.
Okay.
Quickly.
As fast as we can.
Right. So now that I've done this with this, okay, I need more water. Okay. I'm just going to quickly wash it, guys. Just give me a minute. Okay. I need to wash this.
Let me just keep scraping this.
Oh, right, yeah. So let's keep scraping that. Yes.
Okay. We might as well scrape quickly.
Thank you. Yeah. Right. So, sorry, I'm back. Okay. Now that we've done that, what you do is you get your kitchen towel, and then
just wrap it around it?
Yes. Okay. Ensure that you dry it. Ensure that all of that water and moisture comes off it. Okay. Now that you've done that and the carrot is dry, you get your plate, your plastic plate with a cover, and then you put your kitchen towel. You place your kitchen towel into the plastic plate.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
So does it sort of absorb all the water in it?
And keeps it fresh and dry. So I'm just going to move this away so that you can see what I'm doing here.
Okay, let me just move this out.
So now that I've placed the kitchen towel into the bowl, it's a kitchen, we call it kitchen towel, but it's actually also a tissue. It's just meant for the, but you could also use tissue as well, like a tissue paper, right? So now that I've placed that in there and I've dried all the moisture from the carrots, I'm just going to place it neatly into my bowl like I have on the kitchen towel, like I've done here. And then you could also do the same thing with your bell peppers. You could also do it with your, basically your bell peppers, your carrots, your cucumber as well. So what you just do after you've dried, and then you placed on the kitchen towel, then you cover, and then you put it in your refrigerator. So it's going to keep it fresh and crunchy for as long as you want it. Right.
Perfect.
Right. For as long as you want it. Nice so you want to keep this. And then quickly, one more nugget before we go. I have garlics here. So how do you preserve your garlics? Because sometimes garlic can be very, very expensive. Right. And then they also shrivel up really, really fast. So what you can do is after you've removed the garlic, after you've peeled it off, you could put it in a plastic bottle, like a recyclable bottle here, put water in it and just store it somewhere, and then you can use it for as long as you want to.
Thank you so much.
I hope this has helped you today.
Of course it has. And by the way, she's an amazing cook.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. She's an amazing cook.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We have to go now. The show continues shortly, people. Use the hashtag Wake Up Nigeria on TV to send in your comments. Thank you so much, Dana, for doing this with me.
You're welcome.
We'll be right back. Stay with us.
Nigerian place to work.
Do you think you can outplay me in this game of wits and knowledge? Can you go 7 rounds without flinching? I meant answering 7 questions correctly. How well can you hold your liquor? If you're curious, then join us for the most exciting conversation and games with your favorite celebrities on 7 of 7.
Welcome to Pure Entertainment.
All right, we have someone familiar. This is not the first time she's here, but we have Essien Oluwabukola, who is a highly innovative event professional with over 13 years of experience in the event space. Now, she is the brain behind Polished Stone Emergency Services, providing top-notch health services and safety to social and well-being at corporate functions. So she is also certified. She's also certified in etiquette and poise and human management for prestigious London schools and protocols and etiquette with EPRA. Now, we are here to talk about an amazing topic on burnout. Now, burnout in its full essence, and the full topic, burnout, really. Now, I want to ask a question. We live in a country where everyone is burning out one way or the other. I'll tell you why I say that. It's either you're stressed at work, or you are stressed on your way back with traffic, or your landlord is stressing you for rent, or your girlfriend or wife, for those that are married or have girlfriends or side chicks, they're also stressing you. Then if you have children, especially those that are very stubborn, they are also stressing you. Life in general is stressing you because bills upon bills upon bills. My question is, how do we manage stress or burnout? Or how do we stay fit or stop being burnt out in a state like Lagos?
Okay, Edgar, it's nice to be back here.
Nice to have you again.
Yeah. All right, the thing is, we need to know what burnout is first. Okay, you need to know the problem before you know how to.
Yeah, the solution, exactly.
So burnout is an exhaustion, mental, physical, and emotional exhaustion. So you can actually burn out in any area of your life, work, family, relationship, mentally, you can actually burn out. So we know it's an exhaustion. So how do we help or cope? The first is to find out the triggers.
Okay.
What are the things that cause you to burn out? What are the things that are working you out? Because burnout doesn't just start like that, all right? It starts from stress.
True.
Then stress that are not well attended to, gets to chronic stress. From chronic stress, then you burn out, all right? So once you can get the triggers, then you can address the triggers. For us here, the traffic, you can't address the traffic because you can't really predict what's going to happen. You can take a look at, what happened last week, Wednesday. It was crazy. And everyone, some people didn't even get home. Some got home. I know someone that got home by 5 a.m. and
I also experienced the traffic. As a matter of fact, I started making friends with people around. Like, hey, guy, do you have USB code? Just bring me or come here and charge my phone a bit. How far? What's your name?
So
it's terrible.
And that person is going to resume back to work
the next day.
So the person is exhausted, no good sleep. So if for that kind of person that feels burnt out, of course you lack sleep. So you need to know what is making you burn out. If you have a toxic relationship, you just have to like stay off the relationship. There are other ways you can actually help, you know, when it comes to burnout. You can do things like socialize, get into a community where you know that you can pull strength and pull motivation from. You know, talk to friends. Don't stay where you are. As long as you stay where you are, as long as you stay, you keep having that lack of enthusiasm to move on. So once you can discover the trigger, then you can address the issue. You know, there are so many ways we can address.
So you talk about triggers. I would like to know more about these triggers. Now, I understand that with the example I gave, Lagos stress, traffic and all can be a trigger, stress. But what else apart from stress?
Okay, like I said earlier, burnout can be any aspect of your life.
Okay.
For instance, work environment. The triggers could be you are having excess time. You don't have a time where you say, okay, I'm closing, I'm shutting down. You don't know how to delegate. Okay, you've been assigned, or you know how to do these things so well, and you want to do it all by yourself. You delegate, you assign, and you know. So if you know that this is a trigger, you don't delegate, then you have to start delegating. You can have triggers at home where the children, like you said, the children, especially now that they are going on break, some parents are already thinking, how am I going to cope?
What are we going to do? Yes.
Do you understand? So you begin to discover the things that you can do. Sometimes money can do some things for you. Send the money on errand, you know, get some things done with money. You don't have to do it yourself. Do you understand?
Now, based on your experience, what are some coping mechanisms that one can, you know, put in place?
Hang out with friends.
Hang out with friends.
All right. Shut down the screen. Reduce your screen.
No, except
time.
it's Wake Up Nigeria. If it's Wake Up, do not shut it down. Yeah.
No, when I talk about screen, we're also looking at the social media.
Yes.
YouTube. It's not like you should stay off completely,
Just
but
give
at that
yourself
moment, give yourself some break. Have some break time. Do some exercise. All right. Eat out. For me, sometimes when I'm feeling like I'm burning out, I call friends that I know that we really relate.
Give it the right energy.
Yeah, some other people listen to music.
Yes.
You can actually listen to music. Some others podcasts. You know, so look for what works for you. But it's not the time for you to start eating, and you know, some people do that when they're burning out. You know, so just look for the right set of community. Like I said, I'm in a community of event planners where you feel stressed, you come there and they pull you up. You understand? So there are some WhatsApp groups some people are in. It's draining them. It's not helping them. So you just turn off notification.
Wow.
You understand?
So I understand that physical stress, or when you're getting to that point for the body, you require like sleep and good food. You know, but what about the mental stress, the one where you really cannot control? For example, just look at the, you know, I'm using, you know, generic example here. Imagine a lady who has about 3 or 4 kids, and she has this tough 9-to-5 job, and then she has a nagging husband. These are people that you have to see every day, and then you will not tell your husband, oh, you know, I just need some time when you have kids to still take care of, and then you have work to prepare for. What advice do you give people like that who are experiencing stress every single day? What can they do?
You look for what is called a support system. We have support system. You have your children, you have your husband that is nagging, you have your children that's giving you a tough time. It's not everybody in the world that is giving you a tough time. Okay, you could have your family, it could be a sister, it could be a brother, it could be your religious setting. That's your support system. You look for help in your support system. Look for counseling. Talk about it. Sometimes you just need someone to listen actively without even saying anything. The fact that you're sitting down there and I'm talking to you and you're listening has a way of helping me to ease off.
Yeah, I totally agree. There's certain people that just want to express themselves. Just looking for an opportunity to just speak.
Just listen to me. So you don't have to look at the challenges, the things that triggers your stress as at that time. Look for support system. You can get support system anywhere that you think works for you. I get support system from religious setting. I get support system from my community. I get support system from my immediate family. You know, because the truth is that sometimes these children really make you, but you can just say, okay, you know what, I just want to talk about this. This is how I feel. And they give you words of encouragement. They tell you, keep moving, we're right behind you, we can do this. And you just feel this refreshing. So you look for support.
So I know you have a brilliant organization. How do they help in, in topics or issues like this? Do they help in any way?
Well, right now where we play a role, because we are not counselors, or we're not therapists, some people might have to go for counseling and therapy because it's becoming very critical, especially when you are not addressing the burnout. You feel like I can still go on, I can still move, and then you're breaking down, and you still think you're standing, So we don't do counseling and therapy, but what we do is bringing, like I discussed last week, emergency services to some certain work areas where people can easily access our service. You need someone to talk to. We have people you could just sit down and just talk to. Then like the area I work, events, we have, for instance, decorators working overnight. We have planners working overnight. They're exhausted. And then we just render services in healthcare that can actually help them, to feel stronger again. So for someone that's really, feeling so burned out, might have to get to a counselor or a therapist that will tell them what to do.
All right. Now, for companies, maybe, people who work at different places that need help, or how to include something like this in their businesses, what would you advise them to do?
That's where occupational health comes in.
What can they do to just improve the work life of their staff?
There are some companies here in Lagos that I know, for instance, have a nursery for their staff.
Ooh.
Yes, I know about 2 or 3 of them here in Lagos. For staffs that maybe just put to bed, and because of their mind, they need their mind to be settled. Because when we talk about health, we're not just talking about the medicals, we're talking about the mental, we're talking about the emotions. So for the person to be at rest and be more productive at work, they created nursery. So you could go breastfeed your child and move. So they could also have other services whereby they can assess medicals.
Make ease work.
HMOs and all that.
That is brilliant. That is brilliant. Thank you so much for that. That is all that we can take at this time. But guess what? You also mentioned how food is very important to the health, well-being of people, right? Cool. We have something amazing for you in the kitchen. And we would like you to come taste and give us your feedback on what you think about the amazing meal made by one of our chefs.
This is the kind of meal that you drum roll for. Chef Reggie has done it again.
Yeah.
Welcome to the kitchen, Bukola. Chef Reggie this morning has made for you boiled yam with mackerel fish sauce, right? And I know someone, just in case you're wondering what mackerel fish is, Titus. So don't go
to the market and
get fish. You go get mackerel fish, 1 kilo, and mackerel kilo. Please dig in, Bukola. Let us know. While Chef Reggie tell us how she put it together quickly.
Okay, basically it's just about boiling the yam and adding some onion for more flavor and salt for taste, and then the sauce, I pan-fried the mackerel or Titus fish first, then I flaked it, deboned it, then I fried the sauce before adding the mackerel fish, then I finished off with sprinkle of curry leaf.
This is good.
When you hear sprinkle, when I finished off,
This really tastes nice.
It's really nice. Oh, thank you.
Thank you. It tastes nice.
Thank you.
I really wish the camera got the look on your face.
That look of satisfaction, like,
like, oh,
Well done, chef.
Thank you.
Well
Thank
done,
you so much.
Reggie.
Thank you.
Well done. And thank you to all our guests for being on the show today. Well, we still have Boy Judah, who's going to wrap up the show with a bang.
Let's go.
Boy Judah, ready for us?
Yes, he's super ready. He's
Take
always
it
ready.
away.
Let's go.
I ain't never seen any God when they love like you. Ain't no God when they love like you. In the land, in the air, when they love like you. Like you, when they love like you. I ain't never seen any man when they love like you. Ain't no man when they love like you. Shane a black on a white when they love like you. Like you, when they love like you. I ain't never seen any God when they love like you. And the God when they love like you. In the land, in the air, when they love like you. In the land, in the air, no one like you. I ain't never seen any man when they love like you. And the man when they love like you. Shane a black on a white when they love like you. Cause it's your love, they hide me now. Giving me strength and stamina. Your love is for my body now. Share this love just for me now, me now, me now. Hide me now. Giving me strength and stamina. Your love is for my body now. Share this love just for me now, me now, me now. Ain't nobody love me like my God. Love me like my God. The love this with me, I just stay firm. Ain't nobody love me like my God. Love me like my God. The love this with me, I just stay Jesus. My number one lover. My number one lover. Ever since I met you, me, I got no other. Ever since I met you, me, I got no other. You first, before every other. Before every other. No one else can take your place, no one we ever. No one else can take your place, no one we ever. I ain't never seen any God when they love like you. Ain't no God when they love like you. In the land, in the air, when they love like you. I ain't never seen any man when they love like you. Ain't no man when they love like you. Shane a black on a white when they love like you. I ain't never seen any God when they love like you. Ain't no God when they love like you. In the land, in the air, when they love like you. I ain't never seen any man when they love like you. And no man when they love like you. Shine a black on a white when they love like you. Cause it's your